All right, friends and enemies, Wasteland 2022 is right around the corner at the time of filming this. It's about 20 days away. I'm getting all my stuff done. As you can probably tell, I am filming on my phone right now as my ancient laptop that I edit all my videos on took a shit once again. So it's in the shop. I'm waiting for it to get fixed up. But among all the things I do need to get done, I got my barter bag all packed up. So I'm going to give you a tour of everything I have. So if you're new to the community and you don't know what I'm talking about, barter is sort of a unique feature at Wasteland Weekend, and it's a big part of the festival community. Bartering is simply the act of trading goods or even services for other items rather than exchanging them for money. It's a mutual trade of items, and every year attendees bring items with them for the express purpose of bartering them. There's even a barter town where people that are interested in trading can lay out their wares for other people to peruse. And people bring things like props and costume pieces and jewelry, oddities. They bring art, and they also bring practical items like what, Ron? Chapstick and sunblock and goggles. And there's a lot of vendors there also that'll accept real world cash in case you find something that you just gotta have and don't have equal barter for. So I personally always carry around a small backpack like this, and it's full of barter. And I highly recommend that if you want to get in on trading that you do the same. This is just like a hydro pack. I've made a few like this by now. They're pretty easy to distress because they're hardy and they're not too big. Some people like to really bring huge backpacks for this purpose, but I'm out and about. Bartering isn't like the main thing I like to do at Wasteland. I like to run around and meet people, partake of substances, and a huge backpack just isn't conducive to that. So keep in mind as I give you this little tour, you can barter almost anything. Things in theme and little strange bits and bobs tend to do really well. Stuff that people can easily carry in their pockets and packs tend to do really well. Larger items are a bigger commitment. So I typically bring things relating to my art. Here, I'll show you some of the stuff. Also, always carry a canteen or some kind of water vessel with you because it's going to be hot as hell this year. It's already like 110 degrees out here in the high desert. So have water on you as well. So if you're like me and you possess the ability to draw, one of the things I bring is this little Bristol pad here. It's it says watercolor postcards. I guess I don't need to explain that. But I bring them with me so that I can do some portraits if people want them. Sometimes I barter them, and other times I just gift them. They go over really well, and I can draw pretty quickly, so it's an easy thing I can always just whip out. I usually bring some brush pens, so the drawings can be a little messy, and they seem to be a hit. So if you can draw, a lot of people do like getting their portrait done while they're all dressed up. Another small item that tends to do really well is patches. Patches and pins tend to do really well. They're very popular and they don't take up a lot of space in my pack. They're just fun little mementos for the event, especially if they're kind of in theme or they're relating to Wasteland. They aren't super expensive. A lot of people have an equivalent barter. So unlike large props and weapons that would fetch a high price, a lot of people won't have items that will kind of match that trade. But for patches, you can usually find equivalent trade. I used to make a lot of patches every year. The ones last year I was really proud of, but this year I was pretty busy and I was only able to produce this one. If you follow me on TikTok, you know that I call my group of friends the Degenerates. My tribe is the Death Caps, but the Degenerates are like kind of an overarching tribe of just everybody that I love. We were putting together Degenerate summits during the pandemic and things like that when the event wasn't on. So I produced just some patches for those. So if I see you at the event, you might get one of these. I only have a few of them, but I expect them to go pretty fast and do pretty well for barter. Fortunately, I didn't get a chance to produce pins like I wanted to this year because usually I do have a couple pins. But keeping in theme with small, easily carried items, I made a shit ton of stickers this year. Now, I do have one more sticker design I'm still waiting to get printed up. I want to show you all the available ones I have this year. So I do have a Wasteland Bartically inspired kind of sticker that is really cool. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. Hopefully it gets here in time for the event. But of course I have the death cap sticker to represent my camp. For supporters of the channel specifically, I have the end time sticker. I have a needs more dirt sticker, a degenerate sticker to give people I meet who I think might be degenerates material. A welcome to the Wasteland sticker for people who are attending for the very first time. A real goblin hours sticker for people who I meet that are staying up to the real goblin hours of the night / morning. And I have my personal logo sticker for anybody who wants info on me as a tattoo artist. I will also have business cards, but this is what I've been using sort of in lieu of that for the time being. And last but not least, these are not for barter. However, these are the Wastelander stickers with the likeness of my good friend Bruce here, dressed up as the Wasteland Gimp. These stickers are the reason I was able to go to Wasteland this year. I sold them a couple months ago, and their sales funded my ticket. There's still a few up for sale in the shop if you do want one. I only have a few left, but this is the last of the stickers that I have available. And these are more of gifts than barter to anybody who requests them. I have a few of the Keep Creeps Out of Wasteland patches if anybody wants them. So have a few of the Bardic Inspiration coins left for any introverts that might need an extra dice roll. And my last little barter / gift thing that I have are these tiny stone mushrooms. I always stock up on these. People seem to like them, especially if they're inebriated. I usually have them like pick one from my hand and get a mystery one. But simple things like that really do well for barter. The other thing I have is I have some like little jars of honey that I'm still waiting to arrive. But besides that, those are all the wares I have. I highly recommend that you get in on the barter game now, because people have been bringing increasingly cool stuff, and I've been seeing some of the posts in the threads and the forums, and there's sure to be a lot of really cool barter this year. So that's what's in my barter bag. Hopefully I'll get to see some of you there, give you some gifts, maybe we can trade some items, and I will see you at the end of the world.